Hey guys, today's video is going to be a little bit existential. Here's the thing. I've been complaining for many days about the fact that, sometimes I'm a little bit sad, sometimes I'm frustrated that I don't have as many time or as many hours in the day to do this and to do that. And obviously, and I've been open about it so many times, like I want to pursue entertainment, like I want to have a career in entertainment. I want to make videos. I want to have a community of people, who watch my videos or who watch whatever I have to offer when it comes to content creation, whatever I create. I want to have this I guess market, I want to have a market, because at the end of the day I'm offering a product and that is my videos or whatever I have to say, and I don't want to come off as ungrateful for the things that I'm doing right now, because obviously I was thinking about purpose and a lot lately, and I think that content creation would be my purpose in life. I feel like that's what I was put in this world to do, you know what I mean? To create things and to, you know what I mean? I want people to have fun or get entertained or get inspired or whatever by whatever I put out and create. And, I want to bring value that way, if you can call that value. I mean, it's entertainment, and entertainment is a form of value, And I guess I'm not helping anyone, but I don't know, I admire entertainers a lot, so I wanted to do it. Anyway, my point is, that's let's say my purpose, what I'm doing right now. I'm proud of it. I'm doing well, some of you guys don't know this, but I'm doing a PhD. So am I proud of what I'm doing? Yeah, I'm so proud of it. Am I fulfilled by it? I don't know about that. I don't know. I don't care about that. Okay, this is a profession, don't get me wrong, this is a profession that I really like. I really admire it. Since I started college, I admired this profession. It requires a lot of dedication. It requires a lot of your effort. It is a very noble job, a very noble profession. I admire and I respect this profession a lot. And the fact that I'm here and the fact that I'm doing this, I'm proud of that. I'm really proud of that. And the way that I got here, I'm also proud of myself. Okay. And I'm flattered. I want to mention this as well. I'm flattered, especially because when I started college, because I went to a talk, they're talking about students giving their testimonies or their experiences or whatever. And my thoughts are all over the place because I want to mention everything. And they were talking about how you build certain skills or whatever, doing this and that. You're not just studying, you're developing yourself as a person, your skills and whatnot. And I studied a lot and I worked really hard. And I watched this other video. I don't know if it was yesterday or the day before yesterday. Everything that you do in your life counts. If you have a goal, everything in your life, everything you do in life counts, positively or negatively. If you're doing something that will help you to get there, that counts positively. And if you're doing something that has nothing to do, it also counts negatively, because everything counts. As one of my econometrics teachers used to say this as well: everything counts, positively, negatively, whatever, but everything you do counts. And it is true. And I was thinking, okay, maybe when I was studying the degree or whatever, I couldn't juggle school with content or whatever. I ended up prioritizing school because I was too scared to fail subjects and to spend more than 4 years doing the bachelor's degree, which maybe was not that big of a deal, but to me it was a really big deal. I probably take life too seriously, I don't know. But it didn't count positively towards making content because I'm not a big content creator, So all of these years I was prioritizing school and it didn't count towards that. But what I didn't know is that it counted towards other things. I mean, right now I'm doing a PhD. I was offered a PhD. I didn't find the PhD found me. I was contacted by and I have to say this, by my current thesis directors, but also by other professors who are not my thesis directors, but they offered me the same opportunity. There's another professor who offered me, and then I found out that there was another professor who would have offered it if he could, if he had been able to, but he wasn't able to because he didn't get the funding. This is pure gossip. I don't know this, he didn't tell me, but I was told that he said that. And that is so flattering. That is so flattering because, like I said, I don't want to seem ungrateful. I'm so grateful to be here. You know what I mean? I did a master's in auditing and I did an internship and whatever. Because I didn't do an internship at a big four, it's hard to get hired in other auditing firms, right? And so it's going to be really hard for me unless I did an internship, at a Big Four. If I wasn't here, I would be doing probably an internship at PwC, like if I hadn't chosen the PhD, but I chose the PhD, and if I had done the internship, who knows if I would have been hired at that Big Four? Like, who knows? Or maybe at another company or whatever. But what I'm saying is, I thought that I was doing things that counted negatively in college, with my career and stuff. But everything actually counted positively, because I got here, I was offered this, So I'm in, like, what I'm doing right now is I'm enjoying, let's say enjoying because I'm working, but I'm enjoying something that I did, like effort that I put a while ago. And I don't know if I mentioned this before, but apart from doing something that counts towards being here, I guess, and it also counted towards, confidence in front of a camera comes with talking in front of a camera. Like, if you're camera shy, you have to put yourself in front of the camera until you're not camera shy anymore. That's it. It's exposure therapy, I guess. And but part of my confidence, like, I'm confident in front of the camera because I've done it before, but I'm also confident when I talk, and I would like to I like to think that I'm assertive as well. You know what I mean? Like, I know what I'm talking about and I'm confident about it. That came with study in college. Like, that came with that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm less naive. Like, life can be hard and things can be unfair and whatever. Like, now I know that. I didn't know that, I think, when I started the degree, where I didn't know that it happened in every aspect of your life. I don't know. But it's given me this confidence that I have. Like, now I know who I am. You know what I mean? Like, I still have goals and I don't know if I'm going to make it or not or whatever. But now I know who I am. Do you know what I mean? Like, I know who I am and I know what I'm doing and I know what I've been through. You know what I mean? And I haven't had, like, the hardest life ever at all. But I've been through things that have turned me into who I am. I've made mistakes. I've had awkward moments. I've had funny moments. I've done things wrong. I've done things well and whatnot. There's been really, really hard moments, stressful moments. But it all has built my character. It all has built my character. I'm not saying I have, like, a lot of character or a lot of, like, I can be a little bit shy and I can be weird and awkward and whatever socially, but that doesn't mean I'm not confident. Okay? I'm not that confident, like, right now in the PhD because I'm just starting out and I still have to figure out, like, how it works and whatnot. So when you're starting something, it's harder to be confident. But as a person, I would say that do you know what I mean? That I know who I am, and if that makes sense. Like, I know what I'm capable of. I know what I can do. I have proved it to myself. And kind of the point of this video was that, everything you do in your life counts, positively, negatively. And I have to remind myself of that. Like, I have to make the most of my time because everything counts. Towards my career, towards my other career, like career A and B, whatever. And I'm grateful for everything that you know what I mean? I don't want to seem like, if any of my professors or anyone here watches my videos, I don't want them to think that I'm ungrateful or whatever. Like, I'm so beyond grateful to be here, and it makes me cry sometimes. And whenever I see this professor and that professor, I remember the opportunities that they've offered me and how nice they've been to me and stuff, and when they've taken me into consideration for things. And I will always be grateful for that, and I will always appreciate them for that. And so yeah, this was just me being grateful, and everything counts. Everything you do in your life counts. And I am proud of what I'm doing. Like, I am proud of, like, even if I don't make it in the entertainment industry or whatever, like, this is a great job. Like, it's why I'm here, essentially. Like, this is a great plan, plan B, plan A, whatever you call it. But it's a great idea, and that was that. I don't know. That was everything I wanted to say. There's nothing more, and now I'm going to make the video in Spanish. I hope you guys have an amazing day, and I'll see you guys. Bye.